Hello engineers, how are you? Today we're building a string spinner. It should be loads of fun. You're gonna spin a little skewer and it's gonna dance for you like a top. Hopefully it'll work. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Sure it's gonna be fun also. I did make one mistake in the order of materials. I forgot to say that our metal bottle cap needs to have a hole in the middle because it's gonna go inside the skewer like this. I didn't mention that to parents. To make a hole, you are gonna need an adult's help. You can't do this on your own. An adult can figure it out, maybe hammer a nail through it, it makes a hole. That's how I did it. Don't do it on your own. Seek an adult's help. I am sorry, adult, to take your time. If you can please hammer a hole through the bottle cap, that'd be great. So we can put it into the top and it'll spin nice and it'll dance for us. But let's get started. We're gonna need blocks. If you don't have the cubes, you can use the wheels also. It's not gonna roll today, but you can use them to hold the popsicle sticks together. You're gonna need some string. You're gonna need a skewer and a cable tie. I have these at school. If you don't have it, you can pause it. You can come to school, get some of these, or get some of these at school, and then you can do it later. Okay? No worries, you're gonna need some glue also. I am gonna use a hot glue gun. You don't need to. It could work also just as well with a different type of glue. Only I'm trying to save time so that we don't take too much time on the video. Okay, there goes the first piece. Now comes the second. I almost burned myself with the hot glue gun. Gotta be very careful. I'm gonna put it over there when I'm finished. Yeah, that looks good. We are gonna put popsicle sticks on all four sides of the cubes. Okay, so that's the first. Now here we go again. A little bit there. I'm trying not to fit it on the hole so it doesn't go down the hole. And a little there. I'm gonna put my popsicle stick just so. That should be perfect. Now I need another one. If you're using a hot glue gun, you need an adult's help also. If you're using super glue, have an adult nearby. So if you stick your fingers, you can put them in warm water for a long time and they get some pumice stone. And you are gonna then, after it's nice and warm, you can just pumice stone your fingers, rub the pumice stone in your fingers until it all shapes off all the glue. Okay, so we have this done already. That's the first step. Now we're going to start building. We're going to tie the string, I think, around it. So we are going to grab this string. Maybe I need a little bit of a longer string. Actually, let me get a little bit of a longer string. So that I can make this tie up easily. Okay, so let's tie it up now. Simple knot should do, but if you want to use a fancy one, you can use a fancy knot as well. I'm going to put it right in the middle, just like so. Tie it nice and tough. Nice and hard. Then we have our first start, and then we want to loop at the other end. Now I have too long of a string, but always to start off is longer is better than shorter, so that we don't end up with too little. And I'm going to cut a bit of this. Scissors. Mr. Combe, did I leave the scissors around there? Oh yeah. May I borrow them for a second, please? Just to make a cut right here. We want about 40 centimeters of string. Thank you, Mr. Combe. And now we're going to do a loop. Okay, I'm going to loop it. You make a loop, you go underneath through the hole, and then leave a little gap there, and that's in that gap, that's where your string is going to go through so that you can tie. There we go. Nice and tight. There's my loop. Yeah. Perfect. Now we're going to start building the structure of our spinner, which is going to take craft tubes, but today I'm going to use wheels because I have so many, and just to show you that this is possible, okay? Because at home I've sent some wheels also, not only cubes. Now the tricky part this time is that we want to leave a little bit at the end. Usually we glue it right at the end. This time we want to leave a little bit of a flap over there, yeah? And same we're going to do with the other two, leaving a little bit, maybe at least 3 of your fingers, and we're going to put the other one like so. And also leaving some space on the other side. This one went through the hole. I must get stuck there. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same on the other end. And some more sticks. As you can see, I have recycled some of the popsicle sticks from one of our other creations because it was broken, it didn't work so well. The car, remember, didn't work so well. So I have butchered it and used it again, so we don't have to waste so many materials. This is step number 3. Now we're going to go to step number 4, which is a fun part. You're going to grab a popsicle stick and we're going to cut it in half. Okay, it's always a little tough to cut with these bad scissors. Now, boom, cut it in half. And we are going to stick it right there. We're going to make a frame for our, this one will stuck there. So we got to do it right there. Okay, and the other one is going to come right here. Okay, let's get some glue. That should be enough. This creates our frame. Turn it over, and we're going to do the same for the other side. Stick it right here. Oops. get stuck with the paper. Yeah. Yeah, I have a nice frame now. I have lots of glue also all over the place. Let me cut it. There we go. It's looking really good. It should look like that. Yeah. Frame. Excellent. Whoops, I got a little bit of glue in my hands. Let me take it away. Thank you. Yeah, it all works. Now remember, we must have some space left there. We didn't glue it in the way on the top. We left a little bit, like a centimeter of space. Now it's time for our skewer. Okay, we are gonna put one of our tops through the skewer, and then comes the other one. You can put more than one, you can put just one or more. Let me try just with one, and then after you've put it through, you don't need this skewer to be so long, so we're going to cut it. Go. We are gonna put a plastic tie here. Okay, it's an important plastic tie, very tight this time. Pull, 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 until it's as tight as possible. Okay. Now we cut it. There we go. So now, it'd be great if we can fit this other one here. This one needs to be a little bigger. Yeah, putting the metal top through the skewer. Yeah, it's fitting in really well there. It's nice and tight. If it's not very tight, you can put a little glue to tie it up or a little bit of tape and make it nice and tight. Now we have our cable tie there. That's where we're going to loop our string. Yeah. And then we just turn. Like a top would. We're going to put our skewer right there in the middle to hold. This is not rotating so well. Give me a second. Yeah. Rolls carefully. Now we're going to load it into our spinner. We're going to pull hard, and this is going to dance on the floor. Oopsie. Woo! Didn't work as intended. Let me try again. Maybe we'll try without one of these. We're almost there. Okay, once again, test number 3. We're going to tie. So now we're going to pull. Make sure it's in the middle so it doesn't hit the sticks. That's what happened last time. And as I pull, it gives it spin and it spins away. My cable tie came flying out also, which is not perfect design. But I was able to make my spinner spin. Let me try, see if I can do it right here on top of this table so you can see it spin. The plastic tie is important to hold your loop. That's the only purpose of it. You tie it up like a yo-yo or a top. And now you're going to pull. Okay, it's holding it there. You pulled hard. Ooh, and it almost spin. This is our spinner. I'm sure yours is going to spin nicer at home. Once you pull the string, it should come with enough twisting energy to stay upright for a little bit. So good luck with that. The spinners right here didn't work. It would work better with some nice wheels in there, a little broader, but this is pretty good or still. I hope you enjoy that. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.